Next up, at UFC Vegas 112, we have what should be the fight of the night. We have Morgan Charriere taking on Melquizael Costa. Morgan Charriere, 21-11 in his career, 3-2 in his last 5. He is alternating wins and losses, taking on Melquizael Costa, 24-7 in his career, 4-1 in his last 5, riding that 4-fight win streak, looking to make it 5. This is a really fun fight. This is an exciting fight. These are two guys that both have dog in them, two guys that'll have to get after it. Morgan Charriere.
Say that sentence again real quick.
I said two guys that'll absolutely get after it. We have Morgan Charriere, an explosive striker. He's light in his feet. He stalks his opponents before leaping in to the punches. He's in phenomenal shape. He's got good wrestling. He's got good striking. He can do all of the things. He's good everywhere. He's got fantastic cardio. He is coming off that win over Nate Landwehr, where he had 2 of his own takedowns and a knockdown. Taking on Melquizael Costa, well-rounded guy, creative striking, solid grappling. His takedown defense, not great, but on the ground, he can find things. He can create scrambles, find submissions. He has powerful hands. He's got solid technique. He strings it all together really well. He is coming off that win over Julian Erosa, where he was taken down a few times, but he outworked Julian. And you know what's interesting about this fight is I broke this down a week ago when it was plus money. And I didn't bet it because I was like, this is going to be a competitive fight. I like Melquizael Costa a lot. I've been picking him. Jacob made him his lock of the week against Andre Feely. Like, I like Melquizael Costa a lot. He's been putting things together. But Morgan's going to win this fight. And when I saw him at plus money, I was like, this is crazy. Why is he the dog? He should be faster. He should be the better striker overall. He should have the better cardio. Not that Melk has cardio issues, but I know Morgan can just go. He's got the better offensive wrestling. Like, outside of Melk catching him in a submission, I don't know how Morgan loses this fight, but I didn't bet it because I just was like, this is a competitive fight and I like Melk a lot. And every day that goes by, I email the doctor that gave me my vasectomy and I say, you took out too much. You took out too much. I no longer have nuts. I have no testosterone left and I'm kind of a pussy because I wanted Morgan as a dog and I didn't do it. I was a coward. And now here he is as the favorite. And he's one of my most confident picks on this card. Morgan is the pick. I think he wins this fight. I am very confident. And anybody who talks about EV betting and that whole methodology, Morgan is one of, in my opinion, this is all opinion based. We won't know till after the fights. In my opinion, Morgan is one of the best EV bets on this card because his opening odds, you can see were minus 150. If he was minus 175 right now, I don't think a lot of people would be complaining about those odds. Morgan's the pick. I eventually placed a bet on him. I waited too long. The doctor over vasectomied me. And if you want to write him a letter, I'll give you his address. What do you think, Jacob?
Well, he's technically the underdog right now, so he could be.
It went back?
No, I just said that.
Well, why would you lie?
You
know what?
I don't know.
I'm going to get wine. I'm going to get some
like
wine.
that.
You do your part here, okay? I'll be back. Let me mute this. Don't do anything fucking stupid, please.
Look at this fucking guy right here. This fucking fat fuck, man. Honey, I'm hungry. All right. You guys know I love Melquizael Costa. He was a former lock of the week. You guys probably know that I was an anti-Morgan Charriere guy. I had Cheppy as my lock of the week. I said Cheppy is going to run through this guy. When you have a guy that's outworking a guy like Cheppy, which, by the way, Cheppy did win that fight, dominated that fight, but Morgan did better than I thought he was going to. When you have a guy matching the energy of Cheppy and then outworking a guy like Nate Landwehr, that's going to start to turn my opinion of you and why I like Melk in this fight. And Melk is going to look good early with those big kicks, those big whap, whap. And he might be able to find something with those kicks. And his hands are nice and crisp and sharp early as well. The big actions with those big kicks, he does start to slow down in fights. He might be able to get Morgan out early. Morgan's been wobbled a little bit by Nate. He was dropped by Nathaniel Wood. Like, we've seen him crack before, and if Melk lands a good shot, he can crack this guy, maybe force him to wrestle, and that's when the submissions come in. But if this gets out of the first round, it feels like Melk gets sloppier with his boxing. The kicks aren't as sharp. And in a boxing range, this guy Morgan can really throw some really hot, fast, heavy shit. And if this fight extends, I could even see a finish, maybe late second, third round for Morgan. I'm going Morgan. If he gets knocked out by Melk, I'm not going to be. I know how good Melk is. He's crafty. He's a tough son of a bitch. I said on Twitter a few days ago, whatever it was, like, honestly, people think they know what the fight of the year is and they have opinions. This one could literally end up being a candidate for fight of the fucking year. Both these guys are very, very tough. Both are very, very good. But I'm surprisingly probably going to go Morgan Charriere here. I think he survives the heavy action early from Costa. And then he maybe even mix in a takedown or two, kind of late second round into the third rounds to keep control and maybe win this fight. But I think his boxing is just going to be crisper later in the rounds.
What the hell did you do when I was gone?
What?
Why are the comments Angelo Gaylord? Show your dick. Angelo with the zesty act. I had 5 people say I was zesty. What the hell did you say while I was gone?
That's you. They're not talking about anything. The way you fucking... I didn't say anything. Why are you so insecure? I literally didn't say anything about you being zesty.
Well, while I'm here, all is good. It needs a tuba player behind him for every step. And the username is Angelo's Chastity Belt. Where did that come from, Jacob? That wasn't just here when I was here. I get up.
You're literally like, this is kind of like a vain moment because I didn't say anything about you. I was just breaking down the fights, but you just want to talk about yourself.
I go back, I watch this, you didn't say shit.
I don't think I said a single actual word.
I don't think, or I didn't.
I might have said 1 or 2 words.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't say,
Yeah.
but I didn't do anything.
Did you do a womp womp while I was walking? What'd you do? Do the sound, Jacob. Do the sound. What'd you do? Was it a fee-fi-fo-fum? What was it?
Walk out. Let's see what it is.
It's getting the dog riled up. Okay. Oh, that wasn't a stomp. That was my thighs rubbing together. All right. Fair play. Who did you pick?
Morgan.
Okay. And I heard you mention he's been dropped a few times, and that is a little bit concerning. I have seen that as well. Melk has some random power, but I don't think he'll be the better striker. I don't think he'll be faster. I don't think he'll be cleaner.
He's pretty when he doesn't like to box
He's a good
early.
striker.
He likes to stay at range with those kicks, but those early boxing exchanges, he gets hit. He doesn't move his head, but he can throw some fucking shit.
I agree. And so when I do these breakdowns, I usually will grab my notes from prior because fighters don't fundamentally change every fight. So I'll go back. So next time Melk Costa fights, I'll search Melk Costa in my notes. I'll grab his notes. I'll move them over and then I'll amend them. I used to have in his notes, he's a very good striker who wrestles when he doesn't need to. I've removed that from the notes, but would you agree? Like, he will be winning striking exchanges and then decide to wrestle for no reason when he's winning striking exchanges.
Who?
Melk.
I don't know. Haven't noticed.
Well, I did. All right. Well, we're both on the same side as this. Are you as confident as I am, or you think this is a 50-50 fight?
No, I think this could be fight of the year. I'm not going to be surprised anything happens this fight, to be honest with you.
So, like, the opening odds at minus 150, plus 130, if those were the odds right now, you'd be like, hey, this is a 50-50 fight, or you'd be like, this seems right.
I think I just said it's a 50-50 fight.
Okay.
I don't know why you questioning what I said. I think
you didn't.
I think it was very fucking clear what I said.
No, I said, do you think this is a 50-50 fight? You said, I think
yeah,
it's
I think it's 50-50 fight, and you were like,
and you said, I think this is fight of the year.
You were trying to be like Mr. Detective, like trying to get like a false confession out of me or something. Like, what about, let's say, okay, maybe you didn't have the knife, but let's say you were in the room.
Why did you? Yeah, no, but that's not what happened. I said, do you think
if you were going to do it, how would you do it?
I said, yeah, like the OJ dude. The fact that some of you youngins might not. OJ Simpson wrote a book. He was arrested for killing his ex-wife. He was acquitted despite evidence everywhere. And then he wrote a book saying, if I did it, and then detailed exactly how it was done. One of the craziest things that's ever happened. And then, he lost a civil lawsuit, and all the proceeds from that book had to go to the family of the woman that he allegedly murdered.
Yeah,
Actually, he's dead. He can't sue me, right?
Say,
He's dead.
I don't talk about the dead. It's not in my nature. It's not what I like to do. There's bad people, there's good people, but the dead are dead, Angelo.
Then he ended up going to jail, not for killing his ex-wife, which was pretty obvious. He went to jail for robbing his own memorabilia. Yeah, it was his memorabilia.
I know, but he got some wild charge. What was the...
It was kidnapping because he wouldn't let him leave the hotel room.
Yeah, he shut the door behind him or something. Technically, that turns into... It's not kidnapping, it's...
So he sold his own Heisman to pay for like some shit, and then he just robbed it back? Did he sell it? No, it was in a storage unit he didn't pay for, and I forget the details, but it's actually fuck. I remember this was like 1995. I was in elementary school, and I remember when he was elementary school. What are you talking about?
Damn.
I didn't say middle school.
93?
95? I think it was 95.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Okay. And then I remember knowing nothing about anything. I remember it was like major news. Like they told us in the school O.J. Simpson was innocent. Like it was 9/11. Because I remember that.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, I remember that.
Whoa, look.
Never forget. Dude, we were... So wasn't the Charlie Kirk thing also on... Was it the 12th or that was the 11th or something like that? That was right around then. And I was...
What the hell are we about to talk about?
No, yeah, maybe I won't word this well. We were, I was on a conference call at work, and somebody forgot the date of 9/11. They're like, and all of us at the same time were like, they said never forget. You promised you would never forget, and you have already forgotten. You know what? You're a fucking dork and a horrible audience. Just sit the fuck up and laugh and move on. The fact that you do that, I could say some fucking Kevin Hart funny shit, and you're just going to lean back, pretend it's not funny, and rainy day is 2 thumbs down. Pretend it's not funny, and then that's the energy that got put out. Fuck you.